Hello and welcome to this installment of Catching Up with Phil. Today I'm joined by my good friend Corbin Powers. Most of you know Corbin as a pitcher for the baseball team, and today we're going to talk a little bit about what he's been up to all summer. So Corbin, the season ended like a month ago. What have you been doing?
Well, I've been playing summer ball in Longview and playing for the Cowlitz Black Bears. It's mainly for me to work on pitching, and I spend most of my time being a starter up there, and it's been a pretty good summer so far.
Today we're not just going to talk about baseball, we're going to talk about a second passion of yours, which is?
Drone flying and photography / videography.
Okay, so why don't you tell us about how you got into photography in the first place?
Sure. So my sister actually owns her own photography company, and just seeing her work really brought out the passion in my photography too. The drone aerial flying really intrigued me, and being able to fly the drone and show different angles and capture photos that you don't get to see on the ground really enhances and changes the way photography is created.
You actually brought your drone today. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about the puppy you brought?
Sure. So it's a DJI Phantom 4. It's a lot better than the old drone I used to have, but basically this one can fly up to about 3 miles, which is pretty far for most drones. And the camera on it's really good. It shoots 4K. The quality of the pictures come out really, really good and clear.
See, I never flew a drone in my life, so I imagine it to be tough, I guess. So why don't you talk to us about flying it?
Sure. So it's actually pretty easy. You just go on YouTube and kind of watch professionals, fly it. And it took me about a week to understand how to fully function it using the remote and using my iPad to see where I'm going. And I think the biggest thing with this is you can see what the drone sees through your iPad.
So I obviously follow you on the gram, and I've seen a couple of videos or footage of you with the drone. One of my favorite shots you have on your Instagram is St. John's. So how was that?
Just capturing something like a bridge that meaningful to Portland and just how symbolic it is. I really wanted to capture a picture that really just announced Portland and capture something that really meant a lot to me, but then also the people here at UP just to share the photo with.
So you obviously have done an amazing job so far with your drone flying and your capturing of video and photography. Did you get any recognition so far for your work?
Yeah. I got a lot of recognition from like the coaches and my teammates. I took pictures of Joe Etzel Field both in the day and night, and being able to share that, people get really excited about something that they can see in the air.
So drones have been taken off lately. That's a joke for you. If I wanted to get into drone flying, what would be the best way to go about that?
Saving money, because it's pretty expensive. But if you wanted to do it just recreationally, you can just go out and buy a drone and fly for fun. Just watching YouTube videos and seeing how people fly it safely and how people can build business ideas around the drone.
Well, thanks for coming on the show then. That was very insightful. I appreciate you taking the time, and we're looking forward to your next work on your Instagram, I guess. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.